YouTubers! It's me, Mazie, and I just learned about this really cool thing called voting. Apparently, all of us get the chance to weigh in, to say which people we think would be best to represent us. When we go and give our preferences in some magical thing called a voting booth, our votes get counted, and the results of all our votes combined decide who runs our counties, states, and the country. Isn't that exciting that we all get to have a say? It's awesome living in a democracy. Wait, Mom just told me you have to be 18 before you can vote. Apparently, kids don't get to have a say at all, which sucks, as most of the kids I've met are super bright, maybe even smarter than the adults I've met. Hold on a sec. I remember the vet telling my mom that my breed's average lifespan is 12 to 15 years, which means it's unlikely I'll live long enough to get to vote, dagnabbit. Oh, maybe they'll do that human-to-dog years conversion thing, and then I could vote when I'm 2.5. Yeah, that makes more sense. Phew. Hold the phone. My mom just told me that dogs don't get to vote at any age. Say what now? That can't be right. Although it would explain why dogs aren't allowed in restaurants, which is crazy since we need to eat good food too, or why we can't go in most stores, in the library, or even on some beaches. We have no dog representation in public office because we can't vote. Sometimes it's hard being a dog instead of a human. Alright, who am I kidding? I love being a dog. I get to run around, play with balls, chew on sticks and the remote control when no one's watching, sleep a lot, lick people's faces, and eat yummy food my people make especially for me, or the human stuff they drop on the floor. They even clean up my poop. Life is good. But I do envy your ability to vote. I can't believe that over a third of the people who have the right to vote choose not to. Why would anyone not want to be heard and counted? And I learned that women had to fight really hard since the 1800s to get the right to vote, and that they only won that right exactly 100 years ago in 1920, which isn't that long ago in the big picture. So hopefully that means all the women will be voting, since they had to fight for that right, just as some people have to fight for their right to party. I hope all of you will find a way to vote safely by mail this November so that your voices will be heard. If you really want to do me the solid of voting in my honor, since I can't vote myself, I'd appreciate you voting for dog lovers and dog-friendly policies as much as possible. I don't want to get into politics here, but I will say that the current president is the first president in 120 years not to have a dog, which I take as a bad sign. Whereas Mr. Biden has 2 German Shepherds and Miss Harris has an open-door policy for dogs at her Senate office. I would love to visit a Senate office just to brainstorm and bounce some ideas around, or to hang out in the White House itself and maybe drop a deuce on that nice green lawn of theirs. So please keep this little puppy's dreams in mind when you vote. With love and gratitude from Mazie.